Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. I'm Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. We bring you a guided meditation every day of the year. And today we are so blessed to have Reba Linker here with us to present her meditation. Reba, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for the beautiful introduction. It's wonderful to be here.
Well, we love you, and we're so excited that you're here. So Reba, whenever you are ready, you may go ahead and start.
Okay, I'll start then. First of all, thank you again, and thank you all for being here with us today, whether you're watching live or on the replay. What I wanted to share with you today is a beautiful modality that has meant a lot for me. Actually, from the first moment that I experienced it, I kind of just fell deeply in love with it. And it's been a major part of keeping me sane these past few years. And it's been quite a few years. So I really cling to it as just a real, like a source of nourishment for me. And it's just one of these done for you kind of things. And what it is called is a Stargate meditation. And there's a thing called a Stargate. It's an actual thing I can show you. And this is a Stargate here. And it's a sacred form. Now, the Stargate itself is actually in an etheric form. It's an energetic form. And this is a physical representation. So it's not that there's it's not that it's the object that's doing it, but it's the form that you're seeing in the object that is doing it. And I'm holding it up because I'm going to, during the meditation, ask you to imagine that you're inside a Stargate. You don't have to memorize what it looks like, but I just want you to get a sense of what it's like. And I'm going to show you a couple of different angles. I'm going to move my chair so you can maybe see it more clearly. When you look down on it, it gives you a lot of different angles, and things change a lot as you turn it. And there are Stargates that are as small as a necklace people have, and there are Stargates that are as big as a room where you can actually sit inside. So like I said, it doesn't matter that you memorize the shape, but I just wanted to give you an idea. I just want to show you the top, which is almost like a little four-sided pyramid up at the top. And what's exciting about Stargate, and I will get started in just a minute, but I wanted to share with you what's exciting about the Stargate is that there's many, many, many people all over the world doing Stargate meditation. And that means at any one time, there's many thousands of people doing it. And all our Stargates are actually energetically connected. So when we do a Stargate meditation, we are actually kind of riding a wave, in a sense, getting a free ride, although it's not free because we're putting in our part too. But we're benefiting from the thousands of people that are doing the meditation at the same time, and from all that energy that's being kind of shared in common to all the Stargates in the world. And there's even some Stargates planted in sacred mountains in the world, in Hawaii and other places. So it's a really exciting thing to be part of, and it's definitely part of a community. And that's something that I'm going to bring out in the meditation today. So I'm going to ask everybody to just relax. What do you need to do is really just that, is relax. And the more you relax, actually, the more it can happen for you. It's not something that you try to do. It's something that you can allow as best that you can. And sometimes we put up walls, and that's okay. I totally understand that. But we just keep relaxing and just allow it to work its, so to speak, magic on you. However, there are moments in the meditation where I'll be saying, calling upon this or asking for that. And you do, if you want the best results, you do want to participate. So we're not going to go to sleep quite, although that's okay if you really feel that way. But we're going to be simply using those words. I call inside for this, or I call inside for that. And just by using those words, you're signaling to the energy that you're welcoming them and that you want them to share their energy with you. So with that said, let's begin. Everybody can settle into your chairs. Take a deep sigh. Nothing fancy, just a deep breath in. And just allow any tension to leave your body. And again, another deep breath in. Filling your lungs with air and then breathing the air out. And just allowing a little even greater relaxation to come over your body. And the first thing that we're going to do is what we always do in a Stargate meditation, is we're going to call upon the energy of Gaia, of Mother Earth, to bring her energy into our energetic space. So each of us asking inside for the energy of the earth to come up and fill our space with that energy of Mother Earth. I ask inside for the energy of Mother Earth to bring her energy into my energetic space. And some of you may even feel or sense a slight shift in the energy as you're sitting in your chair or lying down. You feel that energy coming up from the earth to embrace you. This is a very supportive, loving energy. And we start this way to actually enhance the relaxation and the groundedness that we feel as we begin the Stargate meditation. Because when we're held by Mother Earth, it's almost like being held by our mother. And we can let go of anything, any concerns, any tension that we're holding, any stresses, just for now, and allow ourselves to be embraced by this loving, loving embrace of Mother Earth. And now, just breathing into this relaxation, such a beautiful feeling, we're going to invite an etheric stargate to come down around us. So just imagining that stargate shape, and again, you don't need to remember, a simple four-sided pyramid is perfectly fine, fitted over your head as you're lying or sitting in your space. And we call for an etheric stargate to come down around us. Each of us asking inside, as simple as that. And as that stargate comes, we understand that we are connected to every stargate all over this planet. And now each of us going to ask inside for the activation of our etheric stargate. Nothing to do, just simply the asking is all it takes. I call inside for the activation of my etheric stargate, speaking for myself, using the words that you might use inside. I call for the activation of my etheric stargate. And as we do that, we begin to feel that increased frequency, almost like a radio tower, vibrational frequency increasing from the third dimensional energy space, increasing its velocity to the fourth, and from the fourth dimension to the fifth dimensional energy space. Just taking a moment, feeling the energy increasing inside our etheric stargate. And moving now even faster, the energy moves faster to the sixth dimensional energy space, through the sixth dimensional, all the way up to the seventh dimensional energy space. And here all the stargates come to a gentle pause. Each of us is going to ask inside for a strong seventh dimensional energy space inside our etheric stargate. I call inside for a strong seventh dimensional energy space. Some of you may even be able to feel the energy shifting inside the Stargate. And what happens is our body's energy increases to meet the energy of the Stargate. It creates an equilibrium, almost as if you were immersing in a bath of warm water. You would warm up, you would somehow, the temperature would equalize. Here inside that etheric Stargate, the energy levels equalizes, bringing your energy level up to meet that 7th dimensional energy space. And now we're going to keep on moving, increasing the frequency up to the 8th dimensional energy space, moving faster now to the 9th, through the 9th to the 10th, moving faster, faster still to the 11th dimensional energy space, coming into this rarefied field through the 11th dimensional energy space into the 12th dimensional energy space. And again, the stargates come to a gentle pause. And each of us asking inside for a strong 12th dimensional energy space. I ask inside for a strong 12th dimensional energy space, and just relax and receive. There's nothing to do. Feel the difference as you're inside this pyramid shape, this stargate that surrounds you on every side, the energy inside the stargate in a beautiful 12th dimensional energy space. And inside this beautiful space, we have the ability to connect much more easily with the beings, with the angelic realm, with all the beings of light. So we're going to right now invite the angelic realm to bring its energy into our etheric stargate, each of us asking inside for the presence of the angelic realm. And these beings of light can only bring good, never harm. Only good can enter into this beautiful etheric stargate. I call inside for the presence of the angelic realm inside my etheric stargate. And just feel as the angelic realm brings its energy as if from afar, coming into focus, coming closer, bringing their energy to you. Now, some of you might be related to a particular angel. Some of you might just feel almost like a host of angels bringing their light and love and energy into your etheric stargate, creating an ocean of energy inside your etheric stargate. Nothing to do, just bask, almost as if you were floating in an ocean of energy. And if you wish to feel it closer, just simply say, come closer. If you like what you're feeling and you want to feel it more strongly, just say, thank you. Bring me more. Thank you. Bring me more. You cannot ask for too much. They love for you to ask. They're waiting for you to ask. So never hold back. Don't feel, oh, I don't want to be greedy. There's plenty to go around. Thank you. Bring me more. Thank you. Bring me more. And now we're going to invite some ascended masters to be with us inside, to bring their energy inside our etheric stargate. These are beings of light who once walked the earth, just as we are doing right now in human form. And I'm going to ask each of us to choose one guide or master that we feel connected to. And inside, ask for the presence of that being of light, that ascended master, that guide, to bring their energy into your etheric stargate. I call inside for this guide or ascended master to bring their love, their support, their energy, their personal love of me into my etheric stargate. And again, feeling that energy coming as if from afar, coming closer. If you want them closer, say, come closer. You want more, thank you, bring me more. You can even invite them to wrap their arms around you if that's what you feel called to do. And now, because we are part of such a large community of Stargate meditators all over the world, we're going to invite in the energy of all the ascended masters that the others in this circle of meditation have invited. So each of us calling inside for the energy of all the ascended masters that are participating in this meditation to bring their energy into my etheric stargate, speaking the word that you are speaking, not my personal stargate, but your stargate. And just feel as the energy inside your stargate becomes full, almost like that high that you get when you're with others, that group energy of all this energy pouring in to each of our stargates. And feeling now that the energy of these masters fills every cell of your body, reaches into every cell of your body with support, with love, with rejuvenation, with vitality, with light, with joyousness, with a sense of peace and well-being. Bringing your body, your physical body, your emotional body, and your mental body into beautiful balance. And as we allow the energy within our etheric stargate to just fill every cell of our body, we are easily able to release anything that's not any of those qualities. Just let it go as we fill with balance, with peace, with joy. And just breathe it in. Inside this etheric stargate, almost like within a sauna, within a tent, within a pyramid, completely immersed through and through in this beautiful quantum field, this energetic field of love and support. riding the waves on an ocean of energy, an ocean of peace, an ocean of love. Love that is very, very specific to you. Love for you. True love for each and every one. Most gentle, most compassionate, most loving, loving support for each and every one. Gently now, bring your focus back to the energy of your body. And invite the energy that you feel inside the etheric stargate to be part of your experience, even as you open your eyes. So it becomes part of your living reality, your day by day, and more of this beautiful, loving energy becomes part of how you interact in a human way with your human aspects of your life, as how you interact with others, how you interact with the world around you. So gently, when you're ready, keeping all this beautiful feeling inside, not letting it go. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. See if you can keep looking out from that space.
Reba, thank you. That was delightful. I have seen and experienced the Stargate before in my own meditations. I didn't know what it was called. So thank you for that. And yeah, that was delightful. So that I was looking so with such curiosity when you were holding it up, because I wanted to see it from every angle because it was feeling familiar, looked familiar. So my Stargate, I love that. And the ascended masters, the energy that came in with that, of course, I asked an Archangel Michael because that's who I work with all the time. And then when the ascended masters came in, it was interesting because I could see so many faces of them. And I found myself in the meditation going from ascended master to ascended master. And I'm watching as I'm like high-fiving them. Okay.
Yeah,
So
well, how you doing?
yeah, it was really interesting, very interesting. But the energy that I was feeling, I was actually seeing one of the graphics that I had created because I create all the graphics for Enlightened World. And I know that as I'm creating the graphics, a lot of times I'm receiving a download about what it's supposed to look like before I start creating it. And I found myself in one of my graphics.
Oh,
And
wow.
I thought, yeah, that is validation that they are sending me these graphics before I'm creating them. So yeah, thank you.
That's so cool. Well, this was also downloaded, this Stargate, the whole thing was originally downloaded by Prageet Harris, I think in, well over, I'm not sure. I'm not going to give the dates because I'm not sure, but quite a while ago. And then later he was joined by Julianne Conard and they work together now. But he downloaded the shape and created it from the blueprint that he downloaded. And it's a very quite complex structure. So I've always loved the scene in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, where I don't know if you know the movie, but there's this man, family man, and he's getting a message about where to meet the spaceship. And it's on a mesa somewhere. I don't remember exactly all the details. I'm probably really wrecking the story, but he's trying to grasp what it is that they're trying to tell him. So he's at home and he's sculpting the mashed potatoes. And then like, that's not good enough. So he actually starts digging up the dirt to create this form that he's seeing. And then he finally realizes, okay, that's what I've got to go there and meet the spaceship.
Yeah.
But it's such a fun thing to download that kind of information.
It would be fun to watch that movie now after all of the experiences of the last 7 years. It would probably make more sense,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that's beautiful. I'd love to see which form you downloaded that you saw yourself inside of. That's just beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Reba, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us about A2Z Healing Space.
Okay, well, A2Z Healing Space was one of those downloads where I just got this bright light and I was like, I want to create this community where basically what it has evolved into is monthly circles. And we have beautiful, beautiful circle leaders that are part of it, that you'll know from EWN, Jeanette Wesolowski and Julia Grief, and now Sandra Pelly has joined us, and she's wonderful too, doing the shamanic circle. And we're doing a year of journeying in the shamanic way, and that's really, really exciting. And I lead a Stargate circle. So I do the Stargate meditation and talk about various aspects of Stargate, various aspects of spiritual growth. And it's just great. It's a really, really beautiful community. So I actually did want to mention that the next Stargate circle will be September 14th. And I'm going to be talking at that time about how to anchor a Stargate, an etheric Stargate in your home so that you can have the benefits. This is like, I call it a radio receiver. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but I don't know much about radio receivers. So I'm just like, it's a stretch, but it's like that energy in your home can do really wondrous things. And people have spoken about really amazing effects. And I like having one anchored in my home. And we're going to be learning all about kind of tips on how to do that. And the other part that I wanted to say is that for this month, it's been get your first month free. So for just today and tomorrow, the last 2 days of the month, if you sign up for the circle, you'll actually get the first one free. So
nice.
Yeah, because we go from whenever you sign up to that date the next month. So if you sign up on the 30th, it's over on September 30th, which would include the next live circle. So everybody's kind of on their own subscription schedule, if that makes sense. So
it does. It does. Okay. So if I were to sign up, do I sign up with you, Reba, for your circles, and I would sign up with Julia for Julia's circle? Or
no, you would just go to A2Z Healing Space, A2Z Healing Space.com, and we have a menu item called groups. And if you drop down the groups, you'll see all the different circles that you can join. And you would sign up there, and that would start your subscription. And we also have a premium unlimited option where you can join, and then you're automatically, you get all the circles, all the replays.
Got it.
Membership in our members forum, and you get access to everything. So that's kind of a great option because they're all wonderful.
No, they all are. They are absolutely wonderful. And I participated in Julia Grief's last week, and it was awesome. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Great. Yeah. No, the circles. It has been quite a year for me, and these circles, I absolutely, I'm like that commercial, that hair club for men commercial, where I don't just own the company, I'm its best customer, So I mean, I'm sure you feel the same way. You get to do all these meditations, and you get to be with all these people doing interesting things, and yeah, what's not to love? And it's been so sustaining. I mean, really, especially during COVID and during these times. I mean, who wouldn't want to have that connection? I really feel like it's an amazing opportunity, because it's very real, it's personal, the groups are still small enough to be intimate.
Mm-hmm.
And it's absolutely a very, very special thing to be part of. So, run, don't walk.
I love it, Reba. And I was at someone's home, and it was a Merkabah, but same idea. And it was attached to their ceiling over their meditation chair. And so, yeah, so every time they meditated, boom, they were right in that energy.
That's great. I also know people who work with clients, I would say, loosely speaking, therapeutically. And they also use a Stargate, in their work with their clients, whether the clients know it or not. They're using it as an assist, and it has tremendous potential in that way. Not just for yourself, but for people that you care about. And it really is a exciting thing. Yeah, so I love that idea.
Yeah, and I would say if anybody's interested in checking out metal versions of similar things that Reba's working with there, Gail and Greg Hogue out of Colorado have I think there's as metaforms, maybe sacred metaforms, but check out Gail and Greg Hogue, and you can actually order, and they will create it and send it to you, so you can get those. Where did you get yours, Reba?
Let me actually clarify, because the Stargate I bought from the Stargate Experience. So
okay.
they don't. I mean, I'm sure that their work is wonderful, so I'm not saying anything because I'm not familiar with it. But as far as like Stargate, they only kind of endorse the ones that they have had made up. Okay. And I can drop a link for that.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely. I should probably put that up on the website so that people can find it more easily, because it's a search. I've actually had a hard time finding it at certain times. I bought this when I was there personally getting trained, and when I was getting my certification. So I picked it up personally. It spoke to me. So
well, maybe you could put it in the chat section
of
the Facebook here.
Yeah,
it would be great. And then people could find that. And if you want to send that to me in Facebook Messenger, I can put it in the description on the YouTube as well.
Oh, I'm going to have to find it. Like I said, it's a search. It's not like, I'll look on their website and I'll see what I can find. So I will either get it to you right away, or I'll add it at some point down the line, like within the next day or so.
Perfect.
Okay.
Reba, I so love having you with us here at Enlightened World Network. Thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to share this.
Thank you so much. It's a joy. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you. Yeah.
Absolutely. And our friends here at Enlightened World Network, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on replay, so glad that you're here. So glad that you are interested in expanding your version of your reality. All of these shows just help us to stretch just a little bit further. So take good care, and God bless. Thank you, Reba.
Thank you.